Apple has released new iPhones, and here is why the iPhone 12 is actually the best deal of them all. We are not counting the iPhone SE, which still costs $399. From the lineup, that one will probably be the most affordable as well as the best deal. But let's talk about the iPhone 12 and specifically the 12 mini. It's tiny, but it's fully packed. And I mean, it's really tiny. If you compare it to the iPhone 8 or classic 4.7-inch iPhone, this one is actually 7mm shorter and about 3mm narrower, so the form factor is smaller while maintaining a bigger display. And it's even 13 grams lighter than the iPhone 8, for example. If you don't mind that it's super small, if you don't care about the size that much, it's really a great deal. Think about it. It starts at $699 and you get the same peak stuff from the Pro models, at least most of it, including the same 5G tech, if you're in it or not. A14, again, the same thing as iPhone SE, peak performance, small form factor that makes the price go down. You still lack some functionality compared to the Pro. Stay tuned for a video just about that, for that comparison. But yeah, it starts at $699, but yeah, that's a huge but. It's only 64 gigabytes. That's not enough, apparently. Thankfully, the 12 Pro starts at 128 gigs, but we don't have the same thing on the 12 and the 12 mini. So 64 gigs is the smallest storage available. And if you look closely at the price, I mean, on Apple's website you can see $699 is including AT&T and Verizon's discount. That requires activation with that carrier. So if you use them and if you buy iPhone straight from AT&T or Verizon, you get it for $699, which means that you get the $30 discount. So SIM-free, iPhone 12 mini starts at $729. And that is still for the 64 gigabytes version. 128 gigs for $779. So $50 difference, and 256 gigs, which is the maximum capacity, you can get it for $879. So again, quite a difference. But still, even a $730 is a great deal if you're okay with just 64 gigabytes. By the way, guys, if you are interested in this kind of content, make sure you subscribe to this channel so you don't miss the next uploads and the next videos regarding the latest Apple news and updates and stuff like this. Now let's continue with this video. Okay, back to the features. Let's not forget that there are some nice colors to pick from. Not sure if this is a feature or not, but yes, you can also have that on the 12 mini. The 12 mini is not a budget iPhone. It's just smaller than the iPhone 12, and the fact that smaller size means less cost for the production, and that means lower price for the end customers, is just a plus for you and everyone else. Plus, you're also getting the latest features like the MagSafe. Not sure how well it's going to be accepted by the community, but you get that. You're also getting 4 times better shock resistance or better durability overall. You have water resistance up to 6 meters for 30 minutes. All the great stuff we heard at the event. And the best part of it all for me is definitely the display. If you compare just that to the previous iPhone 11 from last year, with 12 mini you're getting OLED instead of LCD. You get 476 ppi instead of 326. The resolution is 2340 by 1080 instead of 1792 by 828 on the iPhone 11. The contrast ratio is 2,000,000 to 1 instead of 1400 to 1. Plus, with the iPhone 12 or 12 mini, you get HDR, and that's an addition to iPhone 11 already, but that also means max brightness of 1200 nits. Yes, it's smaller, apparently it's a mini iPhone. It's the first time the word mini is in the iPhone name, so kind of unusual to even say or mention that. But yeah, you have 5.4-inch display on the 12 mini instead of the 6.1-inch on the iPhone 11. but the technology and overall improvement is so much better, and everything is higher standard on the 12 mini if you compare it to iPhone 11. And if you just take a look at the display technology or how Apple describes it, on the 11 the display is Liquid Retina HD, whereas on the iPhone 12, including 12 mini, it's Super Retina XDR display. So definitely something a little bit more advanced, and the numbers and everything says it all for you. And that is why I think that the 12 mini is the best deal of today's or this year's iPhones. Like we never had a mini iPhone before, and the fact that you're getting all of the great stuff, you are getting the peak performance A14 Bionic, and you're getting the smaller form factor, which makes the device cheaper. I definitely think that this is a great deal, and I definitely would recommend you getting one if you're really okay with the size. But this would be it for today's video. I really do hope that you enjoyed it, and if you want to see more content in the future, make sure you subscribe and make sure you never miss anything important. And again, thanks a lot for watching, thanks a lot for your support, and see you guys later in the next one. Peace out.